If you actually listen to Little Darky, you should be captured and sold on the dark web as a lampshade. The wider scope of what I'm saying here is that burger music is, well, burger music. Now, for those of you who don't know, burger music is an advanced term for coworker music. I was just going to give some examples of burger music artists, but I think it would be better if I made a Mount Rushmore of burger music. Now, don't be offended if your favorite artist is on this Mount Rushmore. That just really means that you're the burger in question. But without further ado, let me make this Mount Rushmore of burger music. This Mount Rushmore wasn't hard to make whatsoever. I kinda already knew that Dax, Ken Carson, and Lil Darky would be on this Mount Rushmore. Then to just kinda round out the list, I just put Baby No Money and Imagine Dragons. You might be asking, what makes music burger music? And that's kind of hard to explain because it's very subjective, especially because there's so many different genres in music. But I think the best example of burger music is just listen to Joker by Dax and then come back to this video.
Come and tell me whatever they smoking, man. I'm sick, but I think you know that already. You call me evil, but how would you know it unless you live it already?
Now, this video isn't just going to be me hating on Dax for 10 minutes. I think I'm going to get into the GOAT of burger music, which is Lil Darky, as I opened this video talking about him. Now, I'm gonna be brutally honest, when Lil Darky isn't just screaming into the mic sounding like an absolute fucking idiot, his music is actually bearable. But when is he not screaming in the mic sounding like an absolute idiot? See, and the bad thing is that most of these artists aren't even bad people. Like, Dax is a suicide prevention advocate, and Lil Darky is just a humble guy.
Started actually making a name for ourselves in the underground as like a group. I was just doing weird shit that was just different, very DIY. It looks shitty on purpose. Like using a low quality camera on purpose. I'm like, we're in front of a green screen, you totally see this in front of a green screen. I'm not keying it properly. Like that's part of the charm. Is that we just genuinely know your shit about it. We're just doing we think it's dope.
Now, there's a difference between burger music and just not liking somebody's music taste. Now, I'm gonna be honest, if I think somebody listens to burger music like Dax or Lil Darky unironically, I'm probably gonna laugh at them. But if I just don't agree with somebody's music taste, I can be an I agree to disagree kind of person and move on with my day. But some people just aren't like that. Like, certain fandoms and stuff like that will just completely obliterate and eviscerate you for even making a micro statement against one of their favorite characters or songs. Like, if you try to tell a Hazbin Hotel fan that they can't Yumi ship themselves with every character in the show and that it's kind of weird, they'll probably end up coming to your house and, like, peeling your toenails off or some shit like that. And essentially, it's the same thing for music in the sense that people just can't agree to disagree and immediately get very angry and hostile. Because if you have the inability to take criticism without going on an angering rampage and trying to tear somebody's lungs apart, you're likely the exact kind of person I'm talking about, and it might accumulate to why you have, like, no friends. Like, ultimately, if you listen to burger music, I might laugh and micro make fun of you, but it would be no reason for me to put you on top of a campfire like a roasting pig. Do you ever be watching those videos on YouTube that are like car crash compilations, or you come across a car crash on your TikTok feed, and you watch the video and you're like, damn, that's crazy, let me watch it again, and then you start paying attention to the smaller details, like what the fuck is playing on the car's radio? It's always some stupid shit. Like, I heard one that was like Smells Like Teen Spirit funk remix. It's just always some Salt and Vinegar and Everything Sinister shit just coming straight out of the radio.
Hey, what's up, man? Can I get a blue bag fuzzy? Yeah.
Speaking of funk, have you guys noticed the funk uprise on TikTok? I know there was an original genre of funk, which I think was like Memphis funk or something that's like actual listenable music, but I think TikTok ran away with the term funk, and now we have like 6-7 kid funk remixes and stuff like that. I mean, seriously, just about every song gets a funk remix through TikTok. Like, even Hound Dog by Elvis Presley from the fucking Stone Age has a funk remix. It's just baffling. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, some of these burger artists actually have listenable music. More specifically, my example earlier in the video, which was a Lil Darky. When he's not just hooting and hollering into the mic, he has like a handful of listenable songs, I'm not gonna lie.
I wish you could see that I'm a person too.
But again, it's just a double-sided sword, because on the other hand, he produces shit like this.
Slipping on a liquid, not addicted like it's porn, but it's not, it got me sore, and I'm dripping into my thorn.
Actually, listening to this, I realized it wasn't as ass as I thought, but I still back my opinion that it's just scream slaps, similar to like screamo rock music, but I will not get into that right now because I do not want to get fucking beheaded by people with pitchforks, and that's just not really the subject of today's video. Honestly, side tangent for a second, do you ever see those like rock band logos and it's just like a bunch of just white lines that's supposed to spell out something, and like the more white lines the more heavy metal rock it is, I guess? Honestly, this circles back to Lil Darky because most of Lil Darky's like screaming songs are just like when he puts a rock beat in the background or something that just isn't supposed to be there and starts yelling over it. I think Lil Darky realized that most of his sinister fucking beats don't actually have like flows that you can put on them, so he just screams into the beat to make it work. You know what I'm saying? That's like when like you and your friends are trying to make a BandLab song at 3 in the morning during a hangout and you realize you guys all sound like shit, so you just start saying goofy stuff. Honestly, speaking of annoying beats, I knew I would have to talk about her at some point during this video. I just didn't expect for it to be so soon. What the fuck is North West doing? She had a catchy chorus in one of Kanye's songs during like the Vultures era, and then like she kind of just got nepotized into her own career making beats. I mean, not to be a dick, I mean actually to be a dick, it's the whole point of this video, but how the fuck is North even a West? Like, Kanye came out with The Graduation and Late Registration, and North West is just putting some sinister shit like this out. I decided I'm going to record my live reaction of hearing North West for the first time for this video, so let's do that real quick. Oh, well, would you look at that? I was just talking about these, like, screamo rock band logos with all the white lines around it, but let's just play the first song off of her EP that came out this year.
Monster, how should I feel? Creatures lie
What in the
here,
actual
looking
fuck?
through the monster way. Like how should I feel?
Nope. Yeah, that ship sailed. Holy shit. This brings me into the topic of EDM music. Like, shit that just sounds like somebody opened FL Studio one day and decided to just get fucking plastered, put some sinister shit onto the track, and then, like, slam their head into the keyboard a few times out of pure drunken rage, and then release that shit, and that's pretty much just EDM music. Like, I didn't even know EDM artists were a thing, but I guess, like, Diplo's a big one, and, like, sort of like Marshmello. Honestly, I just did EDM wrong. Actually, everybody knows EDM. Think of your favorite YouTuber from, like, 2016 to 2018. Whatever their outro song was, likely was EDM music.
Press start.
Bro, don't even get me started with your high school's underground rapper, or underground rappers in general. Shit is underground for a reason, I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna go to SoundCloud right now, and I'm gonna try to find the least amount of plays rap song that came out within this week, and I'm gonna show you guys on this video.
What's time if you don't know where you're going? What's space if your mind has no limits? They called him Einstein, I call it thinking different. Tick, 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 yeah, BT. BT.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that topic speak for itself with that song. But do you guys ever just get brutally annoyed with overplayed music? Because let me give you an example that happens every fucking Friday during the school year. I'm walking into school at a crisp like 7 in the morning, bell rings at 7:30 for my first class. Every Friday they come in with a huge fucking giga JBL speaker walking through the breakfast room where we all eat breakfast in the morning before class, bumping Uptown Funk You Up by Bruno Mars. Now, inherently, Uptown Funk is not a bad song. Bruno Mars is one of my favorite artists. But I'm not trying to hear that shit at 7 in the morning, especially because I've heard it for the last fucking decade, almost bi-weekly.
See you later.
Yeah, Yeah, like, I'm sorry, Miss Smith. 7 in the morning is not the time to be having a fucking dance party in the middle of the hallways to some fucking boofin-ass 2000s club music. Anyways, that's about it. If you guys are wondering, who the fuck is this guy and why am I subscribed to him? I gained like 200 subs from a Steve Lacy video, so that's probably why. If you like this format, just watch my videos. See ya.